Hey, what's up everybody? Jay Shockblast here, and I want to go ahead and talk a little bit about the game Syndicate. It's a game that came out in February, I want to say February 21st, and I was really looking forward to it based on the co-op demo. And right now we're going to take a look at a level of co-op that I'm doing with 3 other random people that I've never played with before. So one of the reasons why I'm a little late talking about this showing video is this is probably one of the best looking bad games I've ever played, and it's really frustrating because it's all there, like everything is there for this game to be great, and there's something really lacking. Now here we are at the Argentina level of co-op, and it does a terrible job explaining to you just exactly what you're supposed to do. So what we see right now is the dart overlay system. So we get out of this, helicopter type thing, and we're in the middle of this lobby, we're already getting shot at. So I'm trying to make sense of, okay, what am I supposed to do? Where am I supposed to go? All of a sudden these guys come out of nowhere. Now I'm about to go down like in a real dumb fashion, because based on what I can see, these dudes are behind a wall. They are not behind a wall. So I'm taking damage. I am in no man's land. These guys all come out of nowhere, and we're all like, what the fuck? We totally missed it. There's this little robot thing that we're supposed to be escorting, and there's this guy, Killer Orange 999, okay? So I think he's under the map. I have no idea where he is and why he's there, because again, it just does such a terrible job of actually explaining it. So we have some kind of a turret that's working for us back here, and it's not killing us fast enough. I'm down, and there I go with my stupid looking, cyberpunk looking character. Now, this is the most frustrating part about the game. I freely admit that I have not played this game probably in over a month. And this is the first game that I played thinking, I really should play co-op, because I haven't played it yet. I know I haven't played it in a while. I'll have to remember how to play it. No big deal. So he starts reviving me, and then he goes and he revives the other person. Makes no sense. Just finish one, then the other. I mean, it's a clusterfuck right now. And that person gets rebooted, and they run the hell out of the way. No, I'm sorry. They try to revive me. So here I am, I'm back up. Now I know what to do. Now I'm using the pistol. Not usually a weapon I would use, but it's really OP. And I just totally zoom in on people and get the kill, like pretty much every time. So one of the great things about this game, and where the idea is so great, is that, you're in the future. It's like 2069, so 2069. This level, like I said, is in Argentina, and this guy, I really have no idea what he's doing here. Like, he's shooting at us, he's just taking his sweet time, whatever. But yeah, so you're basically a cyber agent. You have all these, Deus Ex-like enhancements. You're part of a corporation, and corporations rule the world in 2069 apparently. So I again don't really know. I was under the impression that we were on like a mission to take out some rogue agents. So we got all these guys shooting at us. I think we're gonna all go down eventually here, because part of the challenge of this game is that there are other cyber agents that are going to be coming after us, and sometimes you have to... This guy just jumps right in front of me, so I kind of shoot him in the head a few times. So you've got these other cyber agents coming after us. Now, I don't want to go down the hallway. I want to explore, see what's going on. So here we go, UAV ammo, and I'm holding it, and I don't really know what it does. Like, it doesn't really tell me. So here's where the... I just keep zooming in, and it's like a perfect shot almost every time. So here's the guy that I was talking about. He's got this flamethrower type gun. You have to breach him, and he's got the flamethrower. I'm trying to run away. We all go down because everybody charges right for him. You have to breach him before you can damage him. So herein lies the challenge. You're in this tight corridor. He challenges after. You have to kind of work together. None of us are in chat. because I don't know any of these people and I don't really feel like talking to them. But I haven't played the game in over a month. I can figure out, hey, you know, 4 of us need to go 4 different directions. One needs to distract. The others need to, you know, breach him. Others shoot at him once he's vulnerable. I mean, I'm assuming these guys have played it before, and it's just not, you know, 4 people playing the game in co-op for the first time. So, looks like 2 new people might have joined the crew, because that orange guy is totally gone, thankfully. I can only imagine how he would have done moving forward. So we're going to go at this again, and what we're about to see here is just stupidity. Like, not stupidity on the game's part. I mean, the game, like I said, great ideas, but kind of bad execution. So there's the epitome of that pistol being so OP. All I have to do is just start shooting. I start zoomed out, zoom in as I shoot, and it zooms it in as if I have like an aimbot every time. I freely admit I'd love to you know, claim that I am somehow some spectacular, you know, player. So here's the UGV ammo, and I don't know what this is or what I'm supposed to do with it, but I'm just carrying it around for no reason. So we know this guy is coming, and they know he's coming. So what do? They charge right at him. And right now, pretty much everybody's down. Now, I learned my lesson, so I am still walking around with this ammo, not knowing what to do. He's immune. There's really no reason to go after him. That thing is moving. So these guys are up again. One of them's down. I'm breaching. I'm still getting charged up by this guy that just can't. These guys just come out of nowhere. So as if the challenge, you know, this game isn't challenging enough. As I OP blast away, you know, we've got all these guys that just randomly come out of nowhere. So we're doing the smart thing, rebooting this person. Alright, so everybody run out of the way. That's what to do. So here's this guy. I'm like, oh shit, get out of here. Alright, now he's vulnerable. Now, you gotta get out of there. Now, I'm trying to heal him. Everybody's gonna go down at some point. And I'm just gonna... There we go. They're all going down. So we're all bunching up. Now, I'm the last man standing. At this point, I'm thinking, oh, great. Video's ruined. I don't know what to do. So I'm rebooting this guy. Got him back up. So there's 2 more. Now, I know that he's there. So I start rebooting, and I run away. Now, the good thing is I can start the reboot and come back to him. Now, this person is not doing a good job of getting their the attention. And, alright, there. Finish the reboot. So at this point, we need to get the attention of the person. Because we can't reboot that guy. Now, I'm getting hit from behind. I don't know why. Alright. Armor's disabled. Alright, that person charges right at him. Again, why are you charging right at him? Stay out of the way. So this person is standing next to me. This is not going to work. I noticed that. I run the other way. Let him draw the attention. Here I am, last man again. Get out of the way and reboot this person. Now I think that I'm like, alright, I'm just going to get this guy and then run the hell out of the way. So I don't know if that person ended up staying out. I hope that he was smart enough to run away. But I'm on a warpath to get people revived. So reboot this person. I know that this guy's about to come around the corner and I really gotta hurry. Go reboot this person. So fortunately he's smart enough to help, and I can shoot while I reboot. Got some hits in, got the reboot, ran away. Now when the screen goes blue like that, that means that I'm getting healed. I guess in the heat of battle I don't really notice it as much. So this guy charges right at him and goes down again. I mean, it happens, but like, I'm last man standing again. Get the reboot. Now, I gotta get this guy's attention away from that person in order to revive him. Now I'm hoping, now I'm stuck behind something. Now I take a little bit of damage, and I thought I was done for there. So these guys finally swooped around, but there's one that's just standing with me, and I don't know quite why the person was staying with me. You know, like I said, gotta spread out. So here we go, deactivating. Everybody's down. Armor's disabled. So start the reboot process again. I think we finally got that guy down. So that was a pain in the ass, and I understand, you know, the point of some of these games is to be challenging. That's fine. I still don't know what the hell I'm supposed to do with that ammo. It doesn't go to this gun, so we just leave it there. So, is that what this thing is? Am I supposed to give it to that thing? It doesn't tell me. So that's my biggest complaint about this game. It does a terrible job explaining what the hell you're supposed to do. I rebooted 11 people already. I mean, not trying to pat myself on the back because I don't think I'm any kind of a pro here. So the group that I'm playing with here loves to bunch up for whatever reason. They all have, you know, long-range weapons. I don't know, again, how exactly everything works. I haven't played it in a while. And again, I'm trying to figure out what the fuck I'm supposed to do. I just know there's lots of people out there. I know that thing's out of range. So I'm going to go try to breach it and take it over. So I didn't think I would actually pull this off. So there we go. I've got it. I'm breaching it. Some kind of a UAV drone. Now I don't know what it does from here. I'm hoping that it starts shooting other people. This flamethrower is pretty awesome. Obviously a limited range. Can't tell if I'm hitting anybody there, and I'm not, so I back up a little bit. Now I'm assuming that that drone went out and it took out the other drones because they're all gone now. But it doesn't seem that it does any kind of damage on the actual people. So I decide that I need to ditch this thing in just a moment because it doesn't have any range. It's a great weapon. Especially for all these guys, but you know, I can't get any kills. So I go down full auto. Now here's my next complaint. Every movement is just so wavy. Like you're bouncing back and forth, and I'm shooting, and I'm trying to shoot, and my gun is waving back and forth. Like, I get the realism aspect of things, but it's terrible game mechanics. I just, like, why is my gun bouncing left and right? I understand there's recoil, but that's not recoil. That's like just gun sway for the mechanics of what? I mean, you're telling me that you can enhance the body of these future agents to you know, do all these crazy things, but their arms aren't strong enough to handle a little bit of kickback on a gun. That would have been one of the first things I would have adjusted for if I was trying to create a cyber agent. So I see the grenade icon on the gun. I cannot for the life of me remember how to access the grenade. So I never throw a single grenade, and I'll bet that they would have been pretty helpful. Upload or get more ammo for my pistol, which is really quickly becoming my go-to weapon. You know, so as you see here, just totally, you know, start zoomed out, zoom in. So when I try to free aim, it doesn't do anything. Well, alright, so it doesn't do anything. It's not that it doesn't do anything, but I'm just terrible at aiming. But right there, I think I just got like 3 headshots in a row. And to the best of my knowledge, there's no auto snap aim. There definitely isn't with any of the other guns. Yeah, so just going kind of beast with the pistol. Obviously, I lose a little bit of range, and right there, you know, shows that it's not like an actual snap 2 or auto aim or whatever you want to call it. So these guys just keep coming out of everywhere, and that's fine. What's going to annoy me in a little bit is guys start coming out of nowhere like when I'm not expecting him to come out of nowhere. If I expect him to come out of nowhere, that's fine. But like, I guess that defeats the purpose of coming out of nowhere. But like when we get to the boss battle at the end, like these guys are all of a sudden coming up behind us, and I thought we had gotten them all. So it's like, holy shit, there's 5 guys behind me out of nowhere. So here come the drones again, and obviously you can't beat them. So I make a suicide sprint, hoping I can get over here. And fortunately, from underneath, I'm able to breach the one of the drones, and I think it ends up taking out the other one. I'm not 100% positive. We're about to get into another one of those boss battles, and I think we all handled this one fairly well. Fairly surprised I didn't go down at one spot, and we'll see it in a moment. These are pretty fast paced, so I know I might sound like I'm kind of bouncing around a little bit, but again, it's a fast paced game, and I'm trying to kind of comment on it. I haven't done too many of these. I'd like to, start doing more. So, here we go. Sergeant killed. I don't know who that guy is, like if he's anybody special. Again, no real explanation given. So we've got guys over there, got guys over here, and I really don't know what we're doing, except just killing other people, So that's obviously what we keep doing. Now, I think I alluded to another one of those boss type people about to come up where you have to breach them and then kill them, or shoot them, breach them, then shoot them. Checking over here, because, again, no notification on where to go. So there we go, finally some direction, and there he is. Now, there's no range, you have to get close to him, and getting close to him is the challenge. So now, we're bunching up on these stairs, which, not smart. So I'm just totally blind firing here, just hoping to take out some people. And again, we gotta keep healing people. So this guy's hurt. Now I'm gonna join him and heal him. I see some ammo. I need ammo for my pistol. So there we go. Now, like, why I can see him? I'm trying to breach him right here. Like, I don't understand why I can't breach him. So this guy ruins my plan, and this is where it gets hairy. Like, I'm stuck on something. He's vulnerable. He's shooting us with his minigun. There's 2 of us in here. Now I just decided to get the fuck out. Just run, 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 run. Didn't think I was going to make it. Somehow did. Get down to the stairway. Now this is where we started to get a pretty solid plan. So we all pretty much come down here. Now I kind of stand back and just start healing. Now he won't come down the stairs completely. So here I am breaching. Get the breach. And we start anew. So he won't chase us, which makes it, that much more difficult. Now, I can only imagine I was hitting that guy in the head. And I don't understand how he didn't go down, but it takes like 5 bullets. So here I am aiming, and that's got to be in the face. There, finally goes down. So he's immune, and now it's not letting me like sync up with him as it did before. Like, I can, great line of sight right there. Why won't it let me sync up with him? Obviously, I can't. Alright, so somebody else got him. Maybe that's what it was. I'm just concentrating on keeping him healed. Then I go out for my pot shots, which are not always hitting. I guess you can't shoot through railing in the future. So I'm thinking, alright, fine, here we go, we've got him. So I'm trying to get the hell out of here. Everybody's kind of bunched up. Keep healing, keep healing. Now, again, I'm all for a challenge. Alright, so it looks like we finally got him. But, I mean, that's pretty insane. Like, the level of things you have to kind of do to finally get that guy down. I mean, he's got a pretty powerful weapon. You have to kind of split up. And I can only... We're playing it on normal. I can only imagine what it is on expert difficulty. Definitely not something I would be able to do. I don't pretend to be some kind of MLG gamer. Yeah, I'm just a guy that likes to record videos. But, yeah, I mean, it's... I don't know if it's something that I want to keep playing, I guess, is my biggest complaint. It doesn't really motivate me to do it. So, open the gun rack. You know, you've got these guns here. I have no idea what any of these damn things do. They just take them, so whatever. I'll stick with my little pistol. So, here's where I was talking about earlier, where it gets a little confusing. So, this little monorail thing pulls up. People are shooting at him through the window, which you can't really do. So after like 3 or 4 bullets, I'm like, alright, well that ain't gonna work, so let's go out here. And surprise, surprise, it works. So I can see these named people, and I don't really know exactly who's who and what's what, so I'm just shooting them. Now, I know that there's an agent over there, and obviously, you know, that is the mission that we were given, is to take out a rogue agent that left the agency. This is me failing with my pistol. So look at it. Here we are, all bunched up in the hallway. Nobody's going to go out there, which I guess makes a little bit of sense. But I noticed at one point we're not doing any kind of damage. So I picked up the minigun assuming that it would have no ammo. And look at that. It won't give you ammo. I guess it makes sense. I'll take my my pistol ammo though. So at some point somebody's going to have to go out there, and I think it ends up being me. This battle looked pretty straightforward from the start, but it ended up being a little bit more than I think any of us thought. And so we're finally doing damage to this Agent Magnus guy, barely. Keep healing. So apparently this structure that he's on, we can walk around and go up there. I keep thinking I can shoot him in the foot, but I can't. So I don't really realize it yet. I'm sitting here trying to shoot this guy, and obviously there is some of the challenge, you know, shooting him from down here. I'm trying to figure out who's shooting me, because I'm getting shot from 2 directions, and well, the best I can tell, I can only see one guy. Now, the HUD in this game is a little strange. Now, this is where I really noticed that guy's all the way over there, so we can go over there. And he was in a little bit of hurt, so I decide, hey, I'm going to go help him. Pick up some ammo. As I was saying, the HUD is definitely interesting in this game. It's a challenge to kind of remember what's what, and you know, look up and keep on top of things. So this is the part where I started to mention earlier. And again, I'm bouncing around because it's live and this is action. And I'm shooting this guy and he's not doing anything. Now, obviously, I can tell that they're linked. And I'm like, wait, what are we getting hit by? So eventually, I'm going to turn around. There's like 5 guys right here. Where do they even come from? Like, I'm screwed. I fully realize this. So this is where I thought that we were in trouble. This was it. All 3 of us are up here. And there's all these guys that just totally came out of nowhere. Well, alright, so they came out of that door. But, like, we're already having a hard enough time trying to kill these other 2 people while this person is way the fuck back there. And they're just going to surprise us with these 5 or 6 other people coming out of this random door. Like, that's the part that's frustrating. I get challenging, but that's just like, I don't know, it's a bit much, and especially on normal difficulty. So at this point, I'm just trying to focus on getting these other guys up. This guy's just hiding there. I'm trying to, in my head, rationalize how we're going to do this. I go down again. Fortunately, it's not the big go down where it's a full reboot. And so I guess to the credit of the game, the AI is smart, and you know, the enemies are, you know, thinking of other ways to come to us. And you know, guy goes down that ladder. So I'm still trying to figure out who I have to like shoot at. Like, again, game doesn't do a very good job of explaining what's what. So I see Agent Magnus, I see Agent Lars, and they both kind of, you know, it's back and forth between who am I shooting at, who's the one that's taking damage. And this is where being bunched up has its downside. So again, a guy has gone all the way down to the bottom. Smart AI, I guess, is pretty cool, but in this big of a room, you know, it's hard enough keeping up with the people that we have to shoot. I still can't really quite figure out who I'm supposed to be damaging, and they're sending more, you know, cannon fodder after us. I mean, I guess if that's what they want to do, but you know, this is partially why people aren't buying the game, I would imagine. So again, we're all bunched up. Everybody's shooting at one area. That's a recipe for disaster, in this game anyway. Yeah, let's bunch up some more. I'm trying to think of different ways that I can go to get over there, and they just keep kind of following me. So, shooting at Magnus again, I'm like, okay, it's not doing any damage. It's got to be Lars. So, finally down to just those two. And they're going to switch spots, I believe. At some point, they switch spots. I'm hoping somebody will heal me at this point. So I can only see two guys. Now I'm shooting at Lars again, and all of a sudden he's got his life back. So, to add to the frustration of, you know, these guys still, you know, respawning, coming after us. You know, these guys are getting their life back, which, again, I don't want to sound like I'm complaining that the game is hard, but, you know, I'm still trying to figure out what I'm supposed to do. And maybe if I played it more, that would answer my question, but, you know, at the same time, like, I expected a little bit of an explanation. So here I am shooting at Magnus, and I'm realizing Lars is the one that I have to shoot at to damage. I don't know why Lars is the only one I can damage, but I'm going to start shooting at him, and it doesn't look like he's taking damage. Now Magnus is taking damage. So, and there's more guys to shoot at. So I don't quite understand what's going on here. Now Lars is taking damage. So we go over here and breach him, and this is where it gets frustrating. Because all of a sudden he explodes. Self-destruct. Out of nowhere. What the fuck? Maybe that's and I'm trying to figure out how I melee right there, because I knew I had to reload, and everybody's all bunched up again. So I didn't realize that he self-destructed until we kill Magnus here, and he does the same thing. And it does sort of warn you that a self-destruct is imminent. Alright, so he's taken down. Activate self-destruct. Now, I thought I was far enough away, but I guess not. So we reboot each other. Game's about to end. And I go to check the achievement, see what it's for. Complete a mission after earning, I don't know. I'm not going to pause it. I don't know. Like, you know, whatever. Top score. Nothing special. That was bad. Like, I suppose that if I was playing with people that I was communicating with, that I'm used to playing games with, it would have been better. It's a great concept. I really, really, really want to like this game. I'm just having a really hard time doing it. And maybe some people watching the video giving me some advice on what I did wrong, what I'm not understanding will help. I'm kind of chuckling looking at the maps, the map in the background, because obviously all the countries of the world are divided a little bit differently than they are now. Anyway, that's Syndicate. I call it the best looking bad game out there today because it doesn't really motivate me to keep playing. I hope that what I need is some of my friends to go buy the game so we can play co-op together. We'll see. Anyway, Jay Shotglass, thanks for watching. Leave me some comments, subscribe, all that good stuff. Peace.